Ryan Garcia claimed he's done with boxing, at least for now. While taking to X on Thursday, June 20th, the 25-year-old athlete announced he is stepping back from the sport. "I'll still be training, but I'm hurt and done with it and everyone," he wrote in one tweet. "The sad part is I'm a great boxer and I entertain and knock people out. I'm sad BCI, love boxing. Praying for everyone and I hope everyone has a great life." Ryan followed up in a series of tweets that day. In one, he wrote, "I'm officially retired," but added in a separate post, "It's okay, I'm retired, I'll come back in a year, sick." In a subsequent tweet, Ryan wrote, "I was already retired, so I'll just come back out of retirement for a year." Earlier this month, the boxer was arrested for alleged property damage at the Waldorf Astoria in Beverly Hills, California. Per BBC Sport, Beverly Hills police were called to the property after an intoxicated person was reported. It was determined that Mr. Garcia was a registered guest of the hotel and had caused damage to a guest room and the hallway of the hotel, the outlet reported. Hotel management requested the arrest of Mr. Garcia for property damage. He was arrested and transported by the Beverly Hills Fire Department to a local hospital for medical care. The arrest came weeks after Ryan tested positive for a performance-enhancing drug before his fight against Devin Haney. Throughout his recent series of tweets, Ryan shared a statement from his team, which claimed that he was a victim of substance contamination, with levels measured in the billions and trillions of a gram, which provided no advantage whatsoever in the ring. Ryan, with his legal team, has resolved this issue and firmly maintains his truth. He never intentionally took any banned substance, the statement read. It's simply not in his nature. Additionally, the statement pointed out that the athlete will continue to elevate the sport and will be actively involved in advocating for reform. "We hope future changes in our system will address issues like this one." This past weekend in Brazil, Anderson Silva and Chael Sonnen engaged in a long-lasting exhibition boxing contest. Referred to as the Spider, Anderson Silva stated he chose to forfeit the bout as a tribute to their past. Two of the most widely viewed mixed martial arts bouts in history took place between Silva and Sonnen for the UFC middleweight title, with Silva emerging victorious in both instances. On June 15th, the pair was the main attraction of Spaten Fight Night, which was touted as Silva's last fight in Brazil. After the duel bout, Silva informed the media that knockouts were not permitted because it was an exhibition. On Friday, he expanded on his performance on social media. Silva wrote in Portuguese, "I know some said the match should have been more aggressive, but every fight has its own dynamic. I made the decision to face an opponent who has had a significant impact on my past. I could have battled for the belt, but I would have rather done this as a monument to our heritage." He went on, "We win in life in a lot of ways, but being at your side that night was the greatest win of all. Saying farewell to the Brazilian rings with such love was amazing. I cherish you." During a battle in São Paulo on Wednesday, a ceremonial belt was given out, but neither fighter kept it. After the Sonnen fight, Silva announced that he was in talks to fight in a professional boxing match in Dubai later this year, but he couldn't say who his opponent would be. After leaving the UFC in 2020, the Hall of Famer has prevailed in 2 of his 3 professional boxing matches. He first defeated Tito Ortiz and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. before falling to Jake Paul. He subsequently went the distance in boxing exhibitions against Sonnen and Bruno Azzarito. In a quick chat with Pix 11, Billy Joel discussed Justin Timberlake's detention. Reporters approached the 75-year-old classic singer, who was spotted having a bite to eat at the American Hotel in Sag Harbor, New York, to inquire about his thoughts on Justin's DWI arrest. When questioned about Justin, 43's recent legal issues, Billy responded in a very succinct manner. Before Justin was detained on June 17, reporters had apparently congregated outside the restaurant where he had allegedly gone. The singer of New York State of Mind happened to be passing by for a bite to eat, and they asked him what he thought of Justin's predicament. Billy answered in a way that was generally wise. He warned Pix 11 to judge not lest ye be judged. Billy said he didn't have much more to say after finishing his lunch at the hotel, even though he urged the audience not to pass judgment. I'm not really that knowledgeable. Thus, I won't remark, he subsequently stated. After failing to stop at a stop sign, Justin was detained for driving under the influence, DWI, on Monday and placed under police custody. Although he allegedly refused a breathalyzer test, authorities claimed he displayed indicators of intoxication. On Tuesday, he was freed in Long Island. The NSYNC former member allegedly smelled strongly of alcohol after his arrest and did poorly on the field sobriety tests. According to reports, Justin said to the police, "I followed my friends home after having one martini." Virtually next month, Justin is scheduled to appear in court. Following his arrest, the singer of Sexy Back issued a statement through his attorney. "I am currently awaiting full discovery from the district attorney's office, but I will have a lot to say when the time is right," they stated. "I'm excited to vigorously defend Mr. Timberlake against these claims." Justin's Forget Tomorrow World Tour is presently underway. On Friday, June 21st, he is set to perform for the first time since his arrest in Chicago.